It would be a more isolated, more fearful, and more somber society. Looking at the broader, long-term global consequences, the picture becomes even more stark. Without the population growth spurred by antibiotics, our global population today might be half of what it is, or even less. This would have massive implications for everything from the economy to the environment. On one hand, issues like climate change and resource depletion might be less severe due to a smaller human footprint. But on the other hand, economic growth would be stagnant. Global trade and travel would be highly restricted, with strict quarantine measures for anyone crossing a border. The interconnected, globalized world we know today simply wouldn't exist. Pandemics, like the one we just experienced, would be a regular and far more deadly occurrence. Without antibiotics to treat secondary bacterial infections that often accompany viral illnesses, a flu season could be as devastating as a war. This would lead to a world of walls, both literal and figurative. Nations would be more isolationist, focused on protecting their own populations from external threats, both human and microbial. The great humanitarian efforts of the 20th century, the fight to eradicate diseases in the developing world, might never have gotten off the ground. The gap between the haves and the have-nots would be a chasm, defined not just by wealth, but by access to basic sanitation and the luck of avoiding infection. It would be a fractured, fragile world, constantly looking over its shoulder, waiting for the next inevitable plague. So, a world without penicillin is a world of more frequent wars, slower technological progress, and a society gripped by fear.